Is the microphone working? Is it working? And action. I'm back. Let's try that. Why did you do that? Hello everybody, I thought I'd give you another quick update. Because I've had second thoughts. If you look back at my other video, which I did, was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. Anyway, I was convinced I was done, but just move that camera a bit. I decided I'm not. I was actually going out on Saturday, but I didn't go out on Saturday. Decided I'm not done. So, but what I'm likely to do is a camp every month. I did aim for every 2 weeks, but it's a bit difficult now. So what I think I'm going to focus on doing is doing a camp once a month and try and plan it better and just pick a date. Probably do a longer video rather than lots of little ones. Yeah, just coming on camera at the moment just to let you know that I'm not going to quit it. There's a few people commented, which I appreciate. Thanks for that. All positive stuff as well. And yeah, they're telling me not to quit. So, and they're right. I do need to remember why I camp. So, and that's because I like it. It's not about YouTube. So I've come out bottom of the garden. I'm under a tarp. I've set up a tarp, and in front of me I've got some camo netting. I've just made a little den. I could come right to the bottom of the garden and just get some peace and quiet. Every now and again, I'll spin the camera around so you can see. Hang on, let me just. There you go. As the missus is washing. So I've just, right in the corner, right at the bottom of the garden, and I've just slung some camo netting. Just like that, really, quite simple. Because something I want to do down here is build like a bushcraft hut. I know it's only in my garden, but I can build a bushcraft hut down here. I'm thinking of maybe using pallets and dressing it up in wood cladding and things like that, and having a log inside that as a table and proper gas lights and everything, and I can have do all the stuff you would do when you go camping, really. I'll talk about that a bit more in a minute, because I brought down on my table whilst the missus is watching her rubbish programs on telly. I've got some water, bits and bobs. I'm going to have a brew. I'm going to make a coffee on my little fuel burner because I've not used it yet, and have a little look through my whittling book. I've had this about a year. I think I got it last Christmas, somewhere like that anyway. Swiss Army knife whittling book, and I've still never done any whittling, so that is something I want to do in this bushcraft thing anyway. Set up this table and get a brew going first. This is my Temu table. I did a little Temu haul video. You can go back and check that one out. This was dirt cheap. I haven't used it camping because I used to have when I went to the Steam show with the world famous squirrel. I'm going to build this, and then I got something to put my burner on. I'll come back to you in a minute. I can't figure it out. Bag full of bits and bobs. Where is it? There's my pan and my little kettle. What we want now is the little burner. Just move my camera a bit because I've got a new stand and it's a bit pants, really. My other one got broke. This is another Temu one. Dirt cheap. Got it all in a tangle there. Lovely day today. Hardly any wind at all. Blue sky. A weekday, so had a half day today, so that's not too bad. So I got this and my little kettle in here. It's perfectly on there. I do like that little kettle with the. This is just a cheap one off Amazon. I don't really know the brand. Take that out of there, that out of there. And yeah, this is one off Temu, as I wasn't sure whether I wanted to actually use one, so I bought a cheap one, but it's good quality. What am I doing? You can tell I'm not used to using these. Excuse me. Oh. Already got some fuel in there. And I'm going to have an attempt at lighting it with this Temu fire striker thing. I'm not very good at this. I'm scared. There you go, easy. I'm not sure you can see that, but it is actually burning. Ah, quite easy then. That's pretty cool. Like I said, not used to using stuff like this. A bit of water. Don't know how much I need. That'll do, don't it? Take ages to boil otherwise. Really, I should have filled my cup up first. And poured it in, filled the cup up, then put it in there. Yes, a nice coffee in the garden. Oh, I'll let that boil away. It's burning. I could do with a little windbreak. I do have one, but it's a bit tall. I might get a little mini one. So in this bag, I discovered it's probably something people do anyway, but when I put all these individual things in my backpack, I struggle to find where it is. So all the little bits like this, my cooking system, my lights and everything, all goes in this clear bag. And I'm just going to fold it like that so I can pull that straight out my backpack and everything's in one central location. And I can see, you know, you can see, oh, there it is, and get into your bag and get it. And then I got another one where if I do cooking, I can just shove it in that bag and then wash it when I get back. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to have one of these in my favourite standard coffees. I don't like all these fancy things in Nescafe 3-in-1. I think they're really nice coffees. So I got my little bushcrafty cup. Now, I understand it takes a lot longer for cooking and boiling water on these, but I think that's cool because it's, well, you've got plenty of time when you're camping, haven't you? So yeah, you could just sort of sit there and wait for that to do its thing. Now I've got tea and sugar, and I've got my torch, powerful torch, and my orange lamp, which I will take with me. And in here I've also got my grill plate. So I've got my grill plate, the large pan, and the kettle. And then in here I have a battery pack and a wire. I want a head torch and a knife. And you carry this little Opinel knife. That's enough. And that's it. It's all in that bag, so it makes it a lot easier. I've been reading through my whittling book. So all I've done is look at it since I've had it, and I'm like, wow, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Because what I've been doing in my past camps is going out too late, and it's always stressful, and then I never get to do anything like this. It's like, ah, oh, it's time to eat, have a drink, and then go to bed. So I need to go out earlier, just so I can just take my time. But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking of building, well, I am going to build a bushcraft shelter right at the bottom of this garden. It's quite a long garden, And I think I'll film it as I'm doing it, and you can watch it grow as I'm building it. And I want to make it inside, like, so when you're in it, you can really get lost, like you feel like you're in the woods or something. And when it's dark, it's got all the gas lights, and I can, you know, cook something up. And I've got an idea of getting an old log and having that as a table, and a nice piece of wood I can chop on, and doing some proper recipe outdoor cooking. So I can do a camp once a month, and then in between I can do like a video of, yeah, just me cooking a nice meal, with the nice orange lights, a fire going and things like that. I think it's going to be lush. So it'll be a little project. I just gather materials up, and if anyone's got any ideas of what I could do, just drop me a comment. Bear with me. What's occurring there? Because I'm sure there's loads of experts out there, but I'm not an expert. But I don't want to spend. Well, it'd be nice if I could not spend any money. I could get lots of wood and pallets and things. So what I'm thinking is creating a shower out of these big pallets and putting a normal house roof type on it, but then dressing all that. Maybe putting some liner on the top and a little lip, and then just putting soil on top and growing grass on the roof. And then I could get some old logs and stuff maybe and attach that to the sides. And the only downfall I have got is right in front of me. I can see the housing estate and my house, my horrible metal shed, the washing line, and the car. But when it's dark, it's not so bad. It's not going to be so bad. Yeah, it won't be too bad, but I think it'd be pretty cool. It means I can get out, you know, have a brew, do the normal chat. But enough room for two of us. So if a world famous Squiz was here, he could sit in here with us, and we could do our little bit of banter and our, you know, beer reviews. And I actually want to start making these things. I'm going to look into that, and I could do all those sort of things in this shelter thing that I'm going to make. That will mean when I struggle to get the motivation to get out there, but also it would mean I could do videos, I could be outdoors, but also be here for the missus more, because she does funny shifts, as I've explained in another video. So I could keep doing things, and I could just dedicate like one decent camp, you know. I'm not overwhelmed by, I've got to go out this week, I'll go out this week, I'll go out. It's just something different, and I think it'd be fun more than anything. It's going to be fun. This does take a long while to boil, doesn't it? It's starting to steam. Not too bad. That's half a kettle. It's been about 5 minutes so far. Yeah. Brilliant little thing, this, isn't it? It's like a novelty. It's more, makes it more fun rather than using gas all the time. I'm actually sat on my one Tigress chair, the really tall one. You can have it in two positions, but I'll show you now. It's right low to the ground, but you can have it really high. I've got it right low because I can get to the table there, but because I'm a fat and bendy git, it's really hard to get out of. I love this chair, but it's no good when I go out camping. It's too big and bulky. But for this, it's perfect. I'm basically, what? My bum there is about 3 inches off the floor. Tell you what, other than a slight murmur of traffic behind me, got the Burford Road behind me in Whitney here. So you got some big posh houses, and then you got the road. And an aeroplane that's just going over. It's so peaceful. There's something different about the air in autumn. It's clearer. Definitely clearer. Never used to be able to hear that traffic. But because I got hearing aids now, which you probably can't see, because I have, see, I can hear it. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, but autumn, do I need to get out? Boiling. We have boiling water. Cool. Yeah, boiling away. You keep your hands warm as well. Yeah, if you're out in the winter, you just have that burning. Oh, that's cushy. How do you work this thing? I understand this is a simmer thing. But I've seen people, they just plonk that on there. Jobs are good, isn't it? I think that might still be burning though. Oh no. Yeah, that's cool. Is that hot? That is really cool. Don't know why I didn't get one of those before. So cool. Ah, I love that. Give that a good stir. I normally have an extra sugar in it, but I'm not going to. I'm trying to train my brain to get off the sugar. Lovely. It's going to be hot. Why did you do that? You're such a knobhead. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I knew it was going to be hot as well, and I just went ahead and did it. I've forgotten what I was going to say now. I'll have to think and come back to you in a sec. Nothing important anyway. I don't really have much important to say anyway. I just try to be myself. Waffle. But yeah, I had a thought about this camping. And I'm like, yeah, I thought to myself, well, my missus watched the last upload I put. And she gave me some feedback as well. She said, and other people have said this as well in the comments. So I said, it's not necessarily about camping, but me being out, just talking. Some people seem to like that sort of thing. Which, to be honest, I've come across a few channels and people just talk random stuff about their life. I've actually found one, can't remember what it's called. The amount of followers he's got, it's unreal. He don't talk about anything in particular. He talks about what he's done in the week and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting. I thought to myself, you like camping, you got to keep doing the camping, all that type of stuff. And this shouter idea I've got, I think that's something I've been, in the back of my head. I hadn't thought of it, but it's been dwelling there, and then it just like a light bulb come on. I was like, yeah, why don't you do that? So I'm going to do like a camp every month. Of course, I could do an autumn camp, and then October I could do Oktoberfest or something camp. November Guy Fawkes camp. If any of you come from another country that are watching this, Guy Fawkes is the geezer that tried to blow up Parliament or something like that many years ago. He got caught. So we celebrate it. Some people call it bonfire night, but I think it's actually Guy Fawkes night, where we set loads of fireworks up on the 5th of November every year. Well, it doesn't. It goes for about 2 weeks because everyone does them all at different times. And everyone gets annoyed because people have dogs and it scares them. But yeah, it does dwell on a bit, but it's actually the 5th of November. Remember, the 5th of November. That's what they say. You don't see it anymore, but they used to there's a penny for the guy, they used to say. And where I come from, which is Little Village Fallbrook, which is basically Burford. Or just rather Guy, which is like, you make it like a scarecrow of Guy Fawkes, which is the chap, and then they put some money in a charity box. Nobody ever does that anymore, which is a shame. I don't think I've seen anyone do that since the early 90s, let's say. So I could do one that for the November, and of course Christmas, do a Christmas one. A January I could do a New Year one, and then I'll probably, because it can get freaking cold, after Christmas it can get really cold, I'll probably February have a break. Then March you have the Great Tommy Sleep Out, which is raising money for homeless veterans. I've done that before. And you have to sleep one night out in March. Can just be in the garden if you want, and you get people to sponsor you. I've done it once, and I raised quite a bit of money through work, and everyone donated money through one. And I didn't have the money; it goes through one of those special donation pages. I did it through Facebook. But this year, I'll just do it. I fly my flag and wear my special hat. I won't raise any money for it. Then we'll have April and May, and we'll be in spring. So that's going to be pretty cool. Something about this wooden cup, you know. It does taste better in a wooden cup. Bushcrafty. Can you hear that? It's RAF Bryce Norton. Revving up one of those big planes. Those are the planes, but those idiots painted with red paint all over. Don't know if you can hear it. Stop now. Yeah, some nights you can be in bed and all they do is rev in those engines. They've got a job to do though, haven't they? An important job, so I'm not bothered. Very good. This will be good when it's a bushcraft shelter. Bushcraft shelter in the garden. I wonder if anyone else has ever done that. It's the adult form of building a den when you were kids. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually was going to have a beer in this little video. I bought an IPA, just the one, because I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. Which I have. I've lost 1/4 stone in a week and a half. Just by eating single ingredient foods, really. Drinking less and not buying Chineses. Going off track, aren't I? My pussycat. Yeah, so I bought this beer, this IPA, and it's made of pasta. Can't remember what it's called now, but I've already drunk it. Wish I didn't. I could have tried it out on this video, but a couple of people have said they like that when I do an IPA review, because there's so many different ones. So I think I'm going to stick to that, although I'm trying to cut back on the drinking, so I'll probably only have one can. Safi? Right, my cat's just legged it, scared of something. Saf! Come on then! Yeah, doing like a little review of an IPA. I do like a drink when I go camping, but I think in early camps I used to take far too much. Not too bad if I'm with Squiz. If I'm by myself, I think I'll probably just take a couple of JDs and one can of IPA. Yeah. I have shown you this before in another video. But this is the Swiss Army Knife whittling book, which my missus got me. I don't know if it was for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember. And it's got all the whittling projects you can make using a Swiss Army knife, basically. That's all sorts of little game. And you see how that's on a log? That's the sort of thing I want to do in this hut. Make wooden knives. I see that always confuses me. The UK government banning knives. You can't ban a knife. Well, you can. They should really call it sharp objects. Because you could just make one. So you're never going to get rid of knife crime, are you? Not just by banning knives, anyway. Maybe if they put some police on the streets, it might help. But yeah, you can make little wooden knives. There's so many cool things in here, so I need to figure out what the best wood is. So if anyone knows the best type of wood to whittle with, let me know in the comments, and that'll be handy, because I could probably Google it as well, but comments are always good. And subscribes as well. Can't beat a good subscribe. Hint, hint. There's some owls in here, and I love owls. Absolutely love owls. You can make little chickens. So in this bushcrafty thing down here, I'll make a wood pile, a wood stock of wood, or whatever they call it. Supplies. So I can just come down here and get really good at this. I don't know where those owls are. Those are quite good. I might secretly make some of those for my missus. She would like that. Some flowers. Don't know where the owls are gone. Twit. Where are you? I don't know, Neil. That's annoying me now. I've got to find them. No. Can't find them. But I know they're in there. Yeah, so I'm going to do another camping video. One for September. I don't know when I'm going to upload it, because this weekend coming I can't do it, because her son's coming back from Canada. So we're going to see him. So I might see if I can go out Friday, but like I said, I want to make it more planned, a bit more organised. So I'll probably do it towards the end of the month, and then every month then on, the October one, November, December, blah blah blah, like that. But also in between, I've got to try and get those pallets back from work, and we'll start this bushcraft hut at the bottom of the garden together. I suppose I better pack up and go back in now. Watch a bit of telly with the missus. So yeah, kind of a pointless but not pointless video for you here, just letting you know what I'm doing. So yeah, I shall upload another video soon. Thanks for watching.